People are saying that Goblin Bikers are copium, but I beg to differ. What's going on, guys? Arm Games back again with another deck profile. I was just testing this hours ago and it's been really good. It's pretty consistent, and I don't agree that Goblin Bikers are copium. Now if you're hooked, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up because it's gonna be a good one, and let's get into it. Let's do the Goblin Biker package. So first off, right off the bat, of course, we are playing the 3 Dog Charger because this is the best level 3 in the deck, and we are running the 1-ofs Exploder. This special summons a Goblin Biker from your grave. We have Mean Merciless. This will special summon a Goblin Biker from your hand, and the one Boom Mac. This is a quick effect to detach a material in the field, triggering the Banga, and special summon this guy. So this is the standard. Dog Charger, by the way, will add you any Goblin Bikers spell or trap. And of course, we're running 2 of the big guy Goblin Bikers Gone Wild. So this will summon a Goblin Biker from your deck, which is really good to start your plays. Now onto the spells. I'm only running 2 Grand Entrance. Only 2 because while testing, having 2 Grand Entrance or even 3 in your hand is the worst, because this is a once per turn and you don't really need that. This is good to search, but if you have your normal summon resolved, your combo is just gonna snowball from there. So 2 is good. I'm running 3 of the Grand Breakout. This is a good extender and also a very good card to dodge targeting effects like Veiler or Imperm or any of those targeting effects if you want to resolve your monsters. And after tagging out, you'll be able to summon a Goblin Biker from your deck. So you can probably see where the line goes. And the 1 Grand Bash. I'm still a huge fan of Grand Bash. I'm not sure if people are running this, but this is a good one of searchable, and it's not even bad if you have Grand Bash in your hand, because it will only open more plays for your Xyz summons. So yep, that is the Goblin Biker package. It's pretty standard, I assume. And now for the goo. This is why Goblin Bikers is playable, because of this mini engine that I added into the deck. Enter Materiactors. So that's 3 of the normal Pendulum Prima Materiactor. This card's Pendulum effect is to attach to a Materiactor Xyz monster, which we are running in our extra deck, and then we'll give you a draw 1. So just that sole effect, it's a draw 1 for you. And if this guy's in your Pendulum zone, all your Xyz monsters will gain 100 attack points up to the number of Xyz material on the field. So imagine with an Xyz deck, you guys could beef up into some huge might monsters. So through that, we are running 3 Materiactor Exoraptor. So this is one of the good starter. So this guy's effect is to activate him, reveal, discard a card from your hand, and then you get to add a normal level 3 monster, which is, you might guess it, the Materiactor Prima. So this will add Prima to your hand and then special summon itself. So that's a free body on the board with Prima in your hand to continue your play. So that's Exoraptor. He also has a second effect which could come up sometimes. So his second effect is to discard this guy and then target a rank 3 Xyz monster you control. That card gains 1500 attack until the end of the turn. So this is also a good card to protect your monsters and to finish off your opponent. So 3 of that, and then 3 Materiactor Zeptwing. So Zeptwing is the card that you want to search down your combo. Zeptwing on your hand, you can use it to special summon if you control a Materiactor card. On summon, it triggers to let you add a Materiactor card. So depending on your hand, you can either go into this, or go into your trap, and then you can summon a normal monster level 3 from your grave. which is most of the time, all the time, Prima Materiactor. So with just Zeptwing's effect, that's giving you 2 bodies already on the board, ready for your Xyz summons. So that's 3 Zeptwing and the 1 Materiactor critical. This is the Omni Negate counter trap of the archetype. So this is so good. We are just here for the negate. If we were playing pure Materiactor, we would have value for all this effect. But since we are using just the engine part of the archetype, then we are just here for the negate. So that is the 10 card Materiactor lineup for the deck. And then here also more reasons why this deck is still playable. Consistency here is added with these rank 3 Xyz enablers. So first off, pretty standard 3 Tear Top, the 1 Dakatomberg. Easy Xyz rank 3. We are also having 3 emergency teleport to bring out Wielder, Tracker, or Nyan Nyan. Most cases I go with Nyan Nyan because I don't mind drawing these 2. You don't really want to draw Nyan Nyan unless you have those cards that let you discard, because Nyan Nyan's value is more on the grave. So I usually use E-Tele to grab out Nyan Nyan and then just go off from there. Yep, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 more cards to enable your play. Can you imagine the consistency, guys? Don't worry, because I'm gonna give you a quick combo after this. So the 1-ups. We are still running my favorite Xyz, Full Armor Xyz, Trap, and the Virtuous Stream. This is not a meme card, guys. This deck can consistently get this, and you'll see later in the combo. So 1 of Full Armor Xyz and 1 of Virtuous Stream. Oh, and by the way, this deck is a 45 card deck because I really want to drown those 1-ofs in the deck, and I don't really want to draw them in the opening hand. These are 2 of the 1-ofs which I want to drown in the deck because you can always search them. And of course for the staples, 3 Ash, 1 Nib, Call by, Talent, and the 3 Imperms. This is a very small hand trap lineup. It's only 7, but that's more than enough because while you're going second, that is when you're going to try to put in more of your hand traps. And since we're assuming that we're always going first, these are all you need. Ash to protect you from all those fool cards. Imperm to clear up boards when you're going second. And of course Nibiru is always good. And yep, that is our main deck. It's 45 card main deck. Now to the extra deck. Of course, with the Goblin Biker first, we have 2 Goblin Biker Big Gabonga. On summon, we'll search a Goblin Biker, and also this is the best interruption in the game. If during either player's turn, if an Xyz material is detached on the field, Gabonga will trigger, targeting a monster, and then suck him up. So that is a really good interruption, I swear. If you play this deck, you know what I mean. The 1 Crazy Beast, this is our card to play against all those blow up decks like Mitsurugi or those blow up cards who just want to clear boards. So Goblin's Crazy Beast will protect you from all those destruction effects. So if a card is activated that blows up your board, you just need to detach from this guy as a substitute to that destruction. And also this is a very good effect to clear out back rows, because by removing 2 materials on your Xyz, you get to suck in 1 spell trap on the field. And with that, there are times where you have and mostly your setup is you have Gone Wild in either Gabonga or Crazy Beast itself. Gone Wild, when sent to the grave, will also snatch a card and make it as a material to your Goblin Biker cards. I mean Xyz. So that's like 2 more snatch steals for you. So yeah, these are the Goblin Biker Xyz. Now we have the 2 Materiactor cards. So Exocard here doesn't really do much except that it enables our combos. I'll show you later how this works, but it has 2 effects. First is to detach 1 and grab you a Materiactor card, good searcher. And the second one is, if your opponent summons a monster, you get to chain Exegard. You can return up to 2 materials from this card to your hand, including a Materiactor card. Then, if you have a normal monster in the grave, which could happen with our Prima, you get to bounce a card on the field to back to the hand. Then that is non-targeting. Upon testing, that second effect doesn't really come up that much because we are mostly finishing our opponent's cards with the Goblin Biker stuff, but that could really come up, and it's a non-targeting removal. So that is a really good interruption as well for Exegard. I think that second effect would really be utilized if you're playing the pure Materiactors. So yep, 2 Exegard. And then we have our staple rank 3s here. We got Bamboozling, which is usually our first summon to protect us from the Biru. We have Cicada King, that's a targeting negate. And Totem Bird, which is a spell trap negate. So pretty good utilities. Now we have the one Virtue Dragon. So remember this card? The Virtue Dragon easily searches out Virtue Stream. And Virtue Stream just pops the Virtue Dragon to pop 2 more cards on your opponent's side of the field. And also the Virtue Dragon has an effect to move around materials from one Xyz monster to another on your side of the field. So very good effects. It could really come up, but we are here for the pop. So the one Virtue Dragon, and of course our Xyz armor lineup. We got Armor Torpedo. This is a draw 1 Armor Fortress. This will search out our full armor Xyz. That's why we're only running 1. And then the final guy, Dark Knight Lancer. So this can get really beefy, especially if you have a Virtue, because you can just always stack him up with materials, adding more attack to this guy. And also if a card is equipped to an Xyz monster, Dark Knight triggers, just notch another card and attach it to him as a material. So if you notice, this deck has really a lot of number of interruptions. So that's the Xyz armor lineup. Pretty good. And of course, I'll never get rid of this. The 2 generator boss that I have, the Boss of Eternity and the Boss of Shadows. So it's basically summon shadows, tribute, summon eternity, and then attach 2 materials. This is one heck of a card. If you don't know that, you'll see it. And of course, I'm running the 1 Hieratic Seal, since our Materiactor cards are mostly dragons. And then post deciding, we usually put in Armorphage Goliath in, so we can tag out some spheres and bring out Goliath in the field. This will lock your opponent from special summoning from the extra deck, unless they're playing Armorphage, which no one is. So this is a very good addition to the deck as well. Alright, so now I'm gonna go and shuffle up so I can show you maybe 2 test hands with this deck. So one more mandatory cut, and this is our first 5. We have Prima, we have X-Raptor, we have Breakout, Gone Wild, and Zeptwing. So we mostly have our Materiactor line here, but we are gonna go ahead and start with Gone Wild. Gone Wild's effect will summon Dug Charger. Dug Charger will trigger and add us Grand Entrance. And then using Grand Entrance effect, we can add Mean Merciless. Just watch how we can synergize these cards with the Materiactor cards. Okay, here we're gonna use X-Raptor, discarding Mean Merciless to add you another Prima. Doesn't really matter because we can always have value with these two. So it's gonna special summon X Raptor there. Here we're gonna use Zeptwing, so we're going to overlay Prima and Doug. So you have Exigard, we have Exigard using Prima. You can use Prima effect to attach here and give us a draw. Now using Exigard's effect, removing Prima, we'll add another Zeptwing. Using Zeptwing's effect, you can special summon them, add a Materiactor card. We got critical, and then special summon a level 3 normal monster from the grave, which is Prima. Prima and Zeptwing into Lovertu Dragon. We're gonna use Lovertu's effect, removing Prima, because we want Prima in the grave, to add as Virtual Stream. And then here we are going to use Breakout, tributing our Gone Wild to bring out Sploder's effect to summon back Mean Merciless. Then here we can we can overlay into Gabanga's effect will give us Boomak. And then we're using Boomak to remove Mean Merciless, special summon this guy. Now we use Mean Merciless to remove Doug and summon him back. Here we are going to link 3 Armored Torpedo. Armored Torpedo here, we'll let you draw 1 card. And then overlay, rank up into Fortress. Fortress, use its effect to grab Full Armored Xyz. And then it's up to you if you want to rank up Fortress right now or keep it for the Full Armor Xyz, because you can always use this on your opponent's turn. But yeah, we can keep it for the next turn. And then that's it. You have 3 more cards to set and have value on Prima. Now that line is a Nibiru. Now that line was Nibiru prone, but we can always play around Nibiru depending on our hands. Oh, end phase, by the way, will give us Gabanga will give us Gone Wild as a material for more interruptions. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, because this has 2 effect. We can really use its effect, so 5 here, and then 6 for Gone Wild. That's one heck of a board. Okay, let's do one more. Right, Amanda, Mandatory cut. And first 5. So we have Imperm, Exploder, Nibiru, Cherry Top, and Grand Entrance. So we start off with Cherry Top, always. If we have him, we start him. Cherry Top's gonna grab us Tactonberg. Tactonberg will special summon itself, giving us insulation from hand traps, especially Nibiru. And then we will activate Grand Entrance. It's gonna search us Mean Merciless, because when we normally summon Mean Merciless, it will allow us to summon a Goblin Biker from hand. Overlay here into Big Gabanga. Big Gabanga is gonna search us Doug Charger. Now we use Doug Charger's effect to grab to detach Mean Merciless and summoning him out. Doug Charger is gonna search us out a copy of Breakout. Actually, let's not do Breakout. Let's do Grand Bash, because we have play. And then you use Grand Bash, use Mean Merciless effect, detaching Exploder to summon him out, and then overlay into X-Guard. Use X-Guard's effect to detach and add. Should we do Zep Twin? Let's see. Zep Twin will search just that. And then that's a dead. So here you have options whether to go to Zep Twin and search for the Nugget, or you can do Prima for a draw one. So since I believe I'm gonna be safe with these two, I'm going with Prima. Or you know what? You can just grab Critical right off the bat, so you have an easy negate. So with that, you have 2 set and a Nibiru in hand. So when we had the chance to go grab a rank 3, you can always tailor your play depending on the matchup. So we have our rank 3 option earlier, right? So you can either go Exiguard, go Torpedo, or go Lavertune, depending on the matchup. So this is really good. Or you can also use Grand Bash, make them both level 6, and then bring out Crazy Beast to protect your board. So this deck is really good. It has lots of ceiling and it has lots of utilities. So yep, that is our Goblin Biker copium, as they say, which is pretty good in my opinion. That is gonna wrap up the video. Thank you so much guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a like. And if you are into Riftbound, I just want to plug in my other channel, which is Arm Games Riftbound. And yeah, thank you so much guys. Thank you for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love guys.